Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Hold on. I have to check something. Uno. Boom. Let me get me Shatterino. There we go. The stream is working very well. Okay. Let's go. Okay. If I remember correctly, the game plan was last time we got the craftsman and we need to get the elder now. So the elder is the next one on the list. We do know though that the elder is not gonna be that easy to get because he's an asshole about it. Uh-huh. Or did I do? What the hell? Sam? Sam? Um, this is a moment in history. Take a picture, I guess? Um, there we go. Let us see how we are doing in terms of streets. Okay, someone still hasn't done that one. We need 600 metals and 390 ceramics. This is truly a moment. Okay. Now, what did I have on my back again? I had metals and I had a bit of ceramics. Carry on back because I want the other blood bag in there because the other one is a bit slow. Let's see. So we want to get that to the craftsman. What's my game plan here? Let me think. I got a bit of metals and I got a bit of ceramics. You know what? We are going to do this the following. Okay, hold on. I don't know if this is too loud, so you'll just have to work with me here. Just gonna make this. So, let's think. The craftsman is a good way of just doing it, but I don't want to do him. You know? Just not in my peripheral vision of like shit I want to do, you know? Sam Porter Bridges. Yep, I know. Let's think. Let's take a bit of ceramics. That we have that finished. Let's try this out. Okay, that's on the tool rack. There we go. Oh, quit crying, Sam. You ain't done yet. I mean, it's gonna fuck my shit up, but ultimately that doesn't matter. I get what I want out of this. Because if I remember correctly, that's enough materials. Let's just get that done. Let's see here. I am quite tall, which I hate currently. I don't want to have that. Don't piss. Yeah, I know. Safe. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Wow, I just don't care. Look at me caring. Look at these issues of a broke man. As I said, look at the issues of a broke man. The issues of a broke man. There we go. We're almost done. Let me just do this. And once we have that, we can go right to the craftsman. Hey, dude. And boom. I don't care about the access shit. These are the issues of a broke man. Okay. And boom. With that, we have pretty much a full road. Like, legit, look at this. This yellow line, full road. I just need to get to the craftsman now. And I can just do that. So many non-issues in this world. Stay hydrated. That is a good slogan to have. See, even Sam's having fun. Don't have to worry about too much here. Let's see here. Ooh, hello, my friend. Thanks to double jump, I can literally just ignore most of this stuff. Let's get some monster. Wait, is it monster energy now? Oh no, wait, it's Bridges energy. Wait, is it? Hold on. Oh no, it's just Bridges energy now. Because later on in the game, it turns into monster energy. I'm not kidding. I wonder if they get monster energy again for the next game. That'd be hilarious, bro. What? How did Flight used to say it? Broke boy. I see most enemies in this game as broke people. Think about it. BTs broke some things. What else? We beat broke things. Nah, that's lingo I shouldn't dabble into. That is lingo that's not my forte, and therefore not something I should dabble. Let's say. Oh, look at that. The hot spring. I'll probably chill in that in a second. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, you see how that's another mule camp over there? That's the problem. The issues of someone who doesn't care are not the issues of a man like me. Boom. Let's see. No stuff. Then we don't care. Let's recharge my stuff, and then we're gonna chill in the hot spring for a bit. And once we have that done, we should be fine. Hello, good sirs. Alright. Let's deliver that lost cargo. We're just good at that. Boom. Oh, damn. Oh, that is based. Hey, well, let's go. And that's how you do it. You work on a street, and you get good stuff for it. That is usually like a good way to sample food rations. That's usually a good choice to just do. I'm gonna take 2 of those with me, because it's always good to have 2 around. I'm gonna take this like this, take this like this, take this like this, and down a tool rack. And the level 1 boom will be put in the private locker, because we don't want to have that just like around, because it has less ammo. But it's always good to have it like when needed. That's, oh god. That's engineer, 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 city, engineer. Okay. With that, we should be fine. Actually, let me do something. I don't have a container replacement spray. We need to fix that. 2 of these. You always need 2. 1 for initial and 1 for second hand. Because for some reason, some people think that you can just be lazy. Watch this. We want the container at full health, so we don't risk anything. Sorry if I'm like blabbling around, but like... Hold on. Let me bathe real quick. We want to like have a good balance here. And not worry too much. And generally speaking, let's wait a bit until my energy is filled, because we want to have the energy drink at full. And let's see also, do these other porters come up? Or do they just like avoid it? I suggest they avoid it because I don't want them to look at my bare ass. Any prediction for the session tonight? God. I fell asleep last time, so I don't know where you guys ended it. Last thing I remember was I had my vision and then I snoozed. So if I remember correctly, all that happened was then that I think it was Shamar or Bloom had the vision next. Let's think here. So what is gonna... Oh shit. Fuck, I didn't pay attention. Let me think here. Let me stuff my stuff. Please let me get my stuff. Okay. Whew! I saved that. Other than that, I think... So what's gonna happen, definitely, is... the mace will get a name, at least from me. I don't know if Cube's gonna allow it, but I'm gonna give it a name. I'm gonna give my little Macy a name. And it's not gonna be Mace, based on the oh so famous laughing man from Eyes of Eventress. I got a feeling we'll have more will they won't they with Zoro and Shamar. Potential mommy issues with Celeste. Will it be a boss fight? We drank a potion to remove the curse and it didn't work because the curse was placed on us by a super DAD. The only curious potion, the main ingredient of Phoenix Summer, which is Eric's knowledge, the only weak things are half centuries away. So now we're probably aiming to get back home. Okay, so... So what you're telling me is my voice is gone because of a curse? Damn. Normal Bap would have no reason to get this. But it is good for me. Good to know. So if we're gonna go back home, let me think. God, there's so many pathways now that I can take my character. Because how do you make a schizophrenic interesting? He loses his voice. Like he loses the voice in his head. That's like the best part, because now you need to know now you need to think how to write that person. Other than that, so we're gonna go back to Ravenfall most likely once we have everything finished. If we have everything finished. this is a very particular question. God. Cube's probably gonna have a thing in the middle of it where something comes up, and he has to probably have like 30 minutes of, oh, I need to do some shit, as he always does. Nothing against you, Cube, but I'm just making a list here of stuff that's gonna happen. I'm not gonna fall asleep this time, because I actually made my sleep schedule less fucked. So I should be fine on that end. I think I have to go with the shader, aka Fion's home, because her Astra brother's spiritual animal is a phoenix. Oh goody. More Astra kitties. I don't wish death upon most of them. But yeah, that's gonna be. He's gonna go to Narnia for some rice like he always does. Oh, yeah, probably. Hold up, let me drink some Monster Energy. Yoink, boom. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. If we get into a bar, I'm probably gonna have a bar fight, maybe. But that's like basic shit. No one gives a shit about that. Okay, now I'm starting to hear voices IRL. Wait a second. I just forgot. We wear hats here. Other than that, I think... yeah, session's pretty much set then. I need to remember if I took any damage last time. I still need to check if I did. Guys, can you like get a job? I don't have cargo. Nothing here works. Throw a spear, I'll dodge it. See? I keep forgetting Bloom is in the campaign. I'm not trying to forget her, but like, God, it's hard to remember. It's like, it's. Then again, I probably just need to like, I need to have like more interactions with that character, or like, pay attention a bit more. Other than that, I should be fine. That's the thing. I forgot the character's name. That's how you know you're a good D&D player. You forget half the party's names. Like, Shamar I can remember as a name because it sounds unique. Lino, easy. Eric, fucking. What easier name is there than Eric? Zoro. I know two Zoros, and the best part is both of them are green, in a way. Celeste is easy because her username is also Celeste. Mercurio, I mean that's guy from the start of the campaign. That's easy to remember always. Finger, something with finger, was it? I don't remember. Something with an FI. The one that left like one session after I rejoined. I think. You know what? You know who the fuck I'm talking about. The one I zoned of truth the second she tried to lie to us. Okay, that's engineer. Let's take these both. Fiona and Falcoro. Right. Those ones. Fiona's the new one, I think, and Falcoro was the one that's Lino fucking hates. Fiona, yeah. Yeah. That's just like an overall issue with me. You see, that's the problem here. Like, both start with an F. That doesn't help me. You know what? I'll know it when we play, because the one that gets played by her is gonna be the one that I did in Zone of Truth. Easy. Easy peasy. That's all we do. I keep having to think. Oh! If we have an initiative roll, I'm gonna predict you, Eric, being once again last to go. This could be just me eating my words later on, but hey, predictions are funny, as long as you do them good. Who else? If we have a combat, why did my blood flow go about? Why did my blood bag have less? How does that happen? I didn't take damage though. Like, you know, a game is very easy when I can have a fucking whole D&D chat here and just not care about enemies fighting me. And I'm playing on medium, by the way. But yeah, other than that, I think we're pretty good. I still have to test out the new maze that Celeste gave me, because I didn't check the stats on that thing. But let it be known, no one can replace my mace. I love that mace from first session. If I get a chance of upgrading that weapon ever in my life, I will take that every single time. That mace helps me more than you think. Oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, I lose my fire resistance with that. I need to update that. Or like, remember that. But it shouldn't be too big a problem, I think. I usually don't get hit by fire attacks. I think. Wait, did I take the order for the old man? I did! Good. Then let me just do that, actually. Let's go through the list here. So, back to the game. I still need to get the crafts. No, I need to get the Elder, right? That's the one I need to do. But the thing with the Elder is he's an asshole. You need to like do some extra shit with him. Have you started your D&D Beyond sheet ever since we figured out how to content share? I've always used my D&D Beyond sheet. But with the content share, as in like shared books, or because for some fuck ass reason, I don't know what it is. I don't have the same features that you guys have, like as a choice. I only have Grappler as a choice, which I don't know if you remember. I don't grapple. I might be a king main, but I'm not a grappler in D&D. Oh shit, there's a memory chip here. I need to check later, probably. I'm gonna probably like so I'm gonna end stream at like midnight, so I can like prep for session. And I'm probably gonna check my D&D shit then, because overall I'm not having like, I don't have a full view of this shit right now. But so far, I'm having like good. Oh, I remember when you got a free Crusher feed from Cube, you said you noted on paper that you only had Grappler. Yeah, that's the one. That's exactly the one. I like the Crusher feed. Yeah, you should definitely have it. Yeah. I'm gonna check that later then, so I don't have like issues down the line. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be another case. I don't want to have another case of you guys are all level 8, and I'm level 5 still. And I went like 2 sessions without going level 8 and 1 combat. And I'm just like, guys, I can live through it, but what the fuck? Like, the advantage was too, just that I still found it funny my plus 15 max HP that I just got through. Yeah, Divine Nutrition is gonna go nuts now. Yeah, dude. Mwah. I'm gonna have fun with that shit. Oh, look at that, the old man. Wait a second. Thank you, old man. Like, I still find it funny how Cube gave me 15 max HP, but through an overnight trading. That's fucking hilarious. But hey, I'm not saying fuck you to that. I'm saying thank you. I like those 15 HP. They helped me a lot. Saved me in one combat, because in one combat I would have gone down without those 15 HP, which was, I think, yeah, that one boss fight we had, where we fought a guy close to water, and it was really late at night, and you had the idea of goading him, and I was close to him, and I got pissed because it was really, really late. Mm-hmm. Mm. But yeah, dude, that fight was like 6 hours. That's a problem, yeah. And like, overall, like the first phase we did really good. I'm gonna be honest. Like the water phase, we had a good a good what was it? I need to remember what did we do again? Like, I remember I used a like zoning spell to make it so he can't do like, someone did a zone spell that he couldn't use his water form. Uzin, yeah, like that one. Someone did a, yeah, silence. It was silence. Correct. I used silence so he didn't have the bubble form, so he fell into the water and he couldn't swim. And that phase we did really well, I think. Second phase, where he got a bit bigger and then like we got more into land. We needed like a sand hourglass from those board games for everyone to time and stuff. Yeah, or something that I do with my stuff. I plan my what I do usually in like D&D, how I do my combat is I have like my turn pretty much already figured out, like what I want to do, like the three big things. And depending on who comes in front of me, I adjust it slightly. Like, for example, I already have like a movement figured out most of the time. I just like I know what spells I'm gonna use most of the time, and depending on who stands where, I'm gonna adjust it. For example, if like Zoro is already like balls deep into the enemy, and I'm just gonna pause real quick. And like you, Eric, you're already standing in the back. Like, I already know. Okay, I can go with Zoro, like up front. Yellow player's turns are stall set up until he releases the big boom. Yeah, pretty much. That's like the advantage that we have with our current like team build, because hold on, actually, let me check something, because I can check my D&D right now. Wait, who got auto-modded? Twink Boy. Yeah. Okay. You get that allowed for now. But like, we have a good comp so far. Let me actually check something. Yeah, I know. Now I remember what I wanted to check. D&D Beyond. Wait, no, not D&D. D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond. There we go. I just wanted to check like our group again, if I remember correctly. Because yeah, monk, ranger, fallen rogue. Right, because I'm like pretty much the only like specialized. He might be a twink, but at least he ain't in the situationship. Yeah. But oh wait, right, I remember. So far, oh yeah, Uzin. Yeah, that dude was a fucking weirdo. Like, dude, we could have crushed that guy's head so easily. Like, damn. We could have just, like, we could have killed him so many fucking times. And, yeah, speaking back on the comp we have. Like, we have good damage deals, and then we have me on heals. Which is, like, a role that I usually don't like to play. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't like healing most of the time. Like, I do like being, like, balls deep in there. But I wanted to play Cleric because I wanted to try something new. And currently, the way I see it with, like, the group, I don't have to heal too much. Like, the only heals I have to do most of the time is, like, a quick heal on like, Zoro, if, like, stuff goes a bit too shit, and, it might be needed. But instead of he can kind of do both. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm built to both do damage and heal. Like, I'm like two sides of a coin. And I use one side more than the other, but it's good to have that other side. Like, if we ever need it, like, if we ever need me, like, really going into heals, I can do that. I can pretty much say for an entire combat, fuck it, my job is to heal. I can just sit in the back. I can do a fucking wait, let me check again which one I have now with my recent level up. Okay, D&D Beyond wants me to verify that I'm human. I have been using the site for almost a year. Right, Wednesday. That reminds me. Quick question to the people currently here. Your video you might want to watch. Yeah, I'm still gonna put that on, that's still on my list. What was it? I can just throw a level, like a level 7 cure wounds. Like, fuck you, I already healed 12 guaranteed. That shit was crazy. Which one? Divine intervention for cleric is stupid broken in D&D. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. You can call your deity and pantheon on your web as a magic action. Choose a cleric level spell of 5 alert that doesn't require a reaction to cast. Pass with the same action you can spell the cast with a component. You can use this feature again until you finish. Wait a second. They made. Wait a second. They made divine intervention a long rest thing. Okay. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Okay, I need to play again. But fuck, man. This is good for business. This is very good for business. Okay, let's see. What did I want to do? Is there an order I can do here? Yeah, I can just do that. Okay, other than that, I don't got much to, like, God. This is gonna go crazy, man. I can just, like, I can just divine intervention a fucking guiding bolt, man. And I can just do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Yes, I know that, mules are bitches, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, given what we have currently in that group, we have like a good, I know if I'm repeating myself, but we have like a good all-round currently, like a good all-round comp. Like, it's not like a case of, oh, we have too much of that, too much of this. And plus, since I already do the heals, we don't need to have someone else do the heals. Not that we even need the heals. Most of us have enough sustain to go like a million miles. But what was it? Oh shit. Um, something just entered my mind and then left it again. Like something just flashed like for a millisecond in my head, like that I wanted to talk about. Was it group chemistry? That was it. Group chemistry. We also have a pretty good like interaction base currently in my opinion. Like we have, let's see first thing. We have Karuni. Karuni's a character too. I keep forgetting that fucking Celeste has 2 characters. I keep forgetting that. And not to complain, like it's just the fact that I keep forgetting it. We have Karuni and Eric. Those 2 can like pretty much just be like the main talkers, like when it needs to get like way more serious and like be political and shit, because one has experienced racism and the other one doesn't care about racism. We have me, like Bap, Celeste, and insert someone else that you want. And we have the most dysfunctional group of dumbasses in the world that is very good for comedy. We have... Oh, hi, guys! Care to, like, go out of my way here? Thank you. We have Mercurio, who also fits in that. Yeah, Mercurio. Let's put Mercurio and maybe Shamar. Maybe. It's like herding cats, pretty much. Shimao also, though, works in the Zoro group, where those 2 pretty much just have, like, their own thing going. Where they can pretty much just say, fuck it, we do our own thing. Yes, level 3 skeleton. And then we just have... Who else? I don't know where to put Fion and Falkrol yet. And what's the other one's name? Sorry if I keep forgetting her. I'm trying not to, but Rangda. Once I find out how to like put Rangda in there, everything's gonna be good. Ragda. You forgot an N. However, once I figure her character out, we're good. We Gucci. Giving like Rangda like an overall view of the group, I think we're good with what we currently have. I've debated if I wanted to retire Baprold for a little bit, because I'm gonna be honest, I feel personally like the character needs a little break, with the fact that now that my mace is nerfed, as in I'm saying nerfed, but it's not really like a nerf in like an overall view. It is a nerf. Lino stated she didn't like Falcor's place in the air, so you don't think anything to so if you don't feel anything towards it, the feeling is mutual. Bro, I got to experience that character for 1 session before it got retired, and the first thing she did was insult me, I think, or was that Shamar? Like. But then again, that was still during Baprold's crazy man phase. What am I forgetting? Oh, right, my shoes. It's just weird. Hold on, let me check something. Okay, my auto mod hasn't done anything good. There we go. That's all I wanted to see. But yeah, speaking of which, let me get these. What boots do I have on? These. I'm gonna put these in the locker, and then I'm gonna put these on. Good. Uh, with Fiona, I still need to like fully grasp that character. Like, it's the same with Rangda, but like with Fiona, I've had the advantage of like I have like an entryway into that character now, with the fact that she did her first in-city crime, so that's like an entryway for my character to like have some interactions, to like maybe get to know like a bit more about her, so I can actually like put her into like some sort of form of like, okay, how do I feel about this person? Other than that, why am I doing that? We also have the fact that Bab currently has like an Bab has like a apparently Cube and Lino had a very in-depth talk about her, so I'm sure there's lots to explore there. Oh, definitely. Like the fact that so far I think the only person who has like a already entryway in there is Shaymar, perhaps, or maybe Celeste because of possible connections. Who knows? But that's just a debate, or like a thing to think about in the future, possibly today. We I don't even know like how far we're gonna go today, but hey, I got time today because I'm done with my therapy shit now, at least currently. And once I get a job, I'm probably gonna make it so that I don't work on Tuesdays, so I can actually like play and not have to worry about something. And if someone in my house has a problem with that fact, they can put it up with the person who makes my job work. That's right, it's me. A humble request for Pete. The pizza delivery! Yes! Yes! This is the delivery you want to have in this game. There's a right here in this area. There's a dude who lives, I think here. Yeah, he lives here. He just wants pizza. He just wants pizza. And that's the best thing in the world. Because the fun fact about this guy, he only wants pizza. And he's the main villain of the game. I think. I could be wrong here. But if I remember correctly, he was the main villain. And you just deliver pizza to him. It's like a Spider-Man 2 plotline. Boom. Boom. Okay. Zero miedo. Thinking about it. Let me think. We had a. Speaking of characters, let me go on a little tangent here that I wanted to go with. And I forgot the tangent. Hold on. How the fuck do I forget a tangent in the middle of it? Was it Shaymar that I remember that I want to talk about? That wasn't that wasn't a tangent. That was just like intriguing about her character. I still don't fully. Okay, you don't want to make that pizza like that. So what we're gonna do is we are going to put. What do I put on my back here? You know what? I'm gonna put 2 ladders and 2 PCCs. So that way my ladder. Boom, 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 boom. And then the pizza. Where is it? Right on top. What if instead of an upcasting guiding bolt from Rerun, you cast a prayer of healing and everyone gets a short rest in 1 turn? That is also a way that you can do that. I'll have to check. Plus 2d8 healing, yeah. And my guaranteed plus 12. Depending on like spell. Depending on spell level, yeah, I get. Right, depending on the spell level, I just get plus 12, right? Putting that on top of it, I could pretty much like make rests. As long as we're good on like spell slots, I can just like say fuck you and just do that. Because technically speaking, outside of like a 10-hour combat, I don't need that feat. Like I don't need that thing too much. But yeah, that is food for thought, to be honest. Because now I can pretty much figure out a way to make my healing perhaps more efficient if I need to. And if we ever do need like a short rest, but we know like, okay, we're fucked in that regard, and I don't forget this as a strategy, I'm probably gonna have to write it down somewhere once I get it. And once we have that, it's pretty much, yeah, it's a done deal. Fuck you. Not a fuck you against Q, but like an overview of possibilities. We are very good in that regard. How's this water? That looks like red. This looks like possible red to me. No red. Okay. But yeah, the healing on the potential healing and damage dealing on that divine intervention is incredible if you think about it. What is this music I'm hearing? What is this music I'm hearing? Genuinely. I don't remember this music being in the game. So back to the right, Shaymar. I wanted to talk about Shaymar as a character. I don't have a full. I mean, we could get a ton of resources back from Combat Faster Fighter, Second Wind, and Wizard Arcane Restoration. True. I mean, it ultimately depends on like the situation when if I'm gonna use it. Because if we just need HP, we're good. We is good. But like, we'll think about it when we get there. So about Shaymar now, that I want to talk about. I know you might be wanting me to like switch topics here, but like, I don't know fully like her character yet, which could be just me being a bit like just like burnt out with like how many characters I have to remember already in like one single campaign. But other than that, I still don't fully understand her voice shit. What if I told you there was an even more broken spell? I don't. But Chamber for say. So with that character, I don't know about her. Like, I still need to fully. I might rewatch some campaigns, like some sessions, so I have like a better understanding of her. Because so far, the only two like key notes I have are, she hates herself, possibly. I could be wrong on that. She thinks no, not hates herself. She thinks of herself as a tool to be used, and then discarded once her job is done. She thinks she's easily replaceable, which is not true, in the eyes of the party. At least in the eyes of some of the party, I think. Bapro's indifferent, to be honest. But he's proud of the person that Shaymar is, mainly for the fact that she wants business done easily, and by easily he thinks that she just wants to kill like he did. She has Zoro as an entryway into the like a good entryway into the trust of the party, like, or as in building trust towards the party. But there's also the thing with Eric, which is also hindering it, which I'm gonna be honest, Yaka, you're doing good by that. building the gruntled leader that has a piece of doubt for every newcomer is good. But I've one way to write home is alright. This occasion you will have to forgive me. Okay, which is good to have overall. Because just a party that just says, "Oh yeah, new member, we'll welcome them with open arms." I think personally that's not like a good party to have, because obviously you will have someone in the party who doubts people and like doubts newcomers. Mainly because also the fact of the matter is we're war veterans, but we don't like. Bab doesn't have full-on trust issues, like. No problem. He doesn't have full-on trust issues. Like, he just thinks, okay, you're gonna do your job, I'm gonna do mine. If you're a drinking partner, you're a plus with me. Mercurio is an easy dude. He's easy on the eyes. Like, as in, why the fuck did I say that? No, he's not easy on the eyes. Nothing against Cube, but like, what was the analogy I thought to myself? He's easygoing. That's the one. And Eric is pretty much the opposite of Mercurio. He doubts. He doubts and thinks of the efficiency of the party. Overall, we have a good balance in that regard. Of like the levels of PTSD we have. Though I think now that Bab's memories can get tangled with. Oh right, I totally forgot that part. My memories are now prone to be changed. This could very well be good character material. I need to think. I need to rearrange my my possible character pathway document so that I can like adjust with enough pre-thinking, because that's something I've been doing in like something from my first campaign that I have not shared too much. I pre-think the pathway of my character months ahead. Like for example, something that I got a bit confused by when Cube initially gave my character a look in the past. I pretty much filled every like note that needed to be made about the manor that ever had to be made. Like I made a good look of like, okay, what's like, how does it look from the outside? What's like the entryway? How does it look in terms of people? Like I tried to give as much information as I could, so that I could like have the perfect pathway towards my document. With obviously the way things went, it went a bit quicker than I expected, but it went the way I wanted it to, partially. Linton's death was, in my eyes, always a pathway for me to happen. Like, depending on how my story would have gone in that whole regard of that part of the campaign, Linton would have died no matter what. I would have killed him every single time. And I don't regret a single decision. Given also the fact that Linton overall was built as the antagonist of that part, I saw myself being more justified in the fact of me killing him. Which, to be honest, I had fun with that. I utilized that the fuck out of that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna urinate. No. I'm not gonna urinate. What else was there on my list? Also the fact that when we entered Ravenfall initially, I was a bit I was genuinely surprised when the name Earnshawn got mentioned, because I expected it to be way later. I expected it to be like a because if I remember correctly, the Earnshaw Manor got introduced at like the start of chapter 2, which, to be honest, was surprising to me because I expected it to be like a chapter 3 thing of like my character being like mentioned way in the back. Because I told him I wasn't in a hurry. I told Cube I wasn't in a hurry with my character. Like, with the way Bap went, I was fine with him having like the changes of the maze of his mental state, and also the overall direction he went. Because thanks to the maze, I could, number one, have a change to his character without having to be like, oh, it's happening because of this and this. The maze gave me a good reason as to do this, because it amplified Baprol's rage with the demon in it. And now that the maze is gone, the rage is still in there. That's not something that left. It's still amplified to an extent. Yeah, I'm glad Cube kind of started with me first because narrating Eric's emotion, and I was and helped him learn from it. Yeah. That's probably for the best. Eric is the straightforward, emotionless asshole that we need him to be. Or like, not emotionless, more like he is painfully honest. Painfully honest is the word I would describe Eric with. And with that, for example, I now have with the way that I have him built, I can still be the way I am, but not to the extreme that I was. Because Baprold has like this problem with him, where with the demon he fought himself limitless. And to be honest, the bar fight with you, Eric, or with you, Yaka, helped that in the wrong way. Had it been a fight where it was like toe-to-toe and we had like more of a chance of like enhancing it and having it longer, which I'm gonna be honest, the fact that I nat 20 that guiding bolt didn't help my case later on, or like the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I can see where that could be no bueno. Yeah, and with the fact that if it would have been a closer fight, Bap would have still had that ego boost, but like to an extent where he isn't okay. Eric is someone to watch out for. But the problem with Eric was, like, at least to Bap, the fact that I one-shot helped that ego too much, where I pretty much built him in the way that, oh, I don't have to respect you. At least not to an extent where I don't have to be like comedic about it. And given the fact that at that point in time in the campaign, Bap already had like respect issues, where the only thing I saw with doing was like, okay, 3 things that I do in a bar is a bar fight. I do women, and sometimes I don't talk when like a serious moment is happening, and try to do like comic relief when it is best suited. But yeah, given how I built him now, I think, now that the demon is gone, I have a better chance of making him not seem like, oh, he's just the bar fight guy. He's just the guy who fights for fun. Because I want to take him I do want to take Baprold in the future in a direction where I feel like he is a character I could be proud of that I made. Because, how do I describe this? Currently, the way I feel about Bap, I am happy with him, with the way he is. But I could do better, personally. But that could be just me overthinking it. It probably is. And also the fact that with the way I have him like set up for the future, for example, the family drama that's still gonna happen, because I'm gonna give you like an insight, Eric, here. Bap currently still has 2 people from his family on the kill list. He's not done. And given that fact, now that given the fact that I have the demon now gone from me, I have different ways of handling that issue. Because with the demon, I'm gonna spoil a bit, because if I still had the demon, like without like me now losing him, like if I would have had him the entire time until I saw those two again, Bap would have killed them the second he saw him. The second he sees those two, he would strangle them and snap their necks. But that is a pathway in the future that is now avoided, luckily. So how I go from here is gonna be interesting in my eyes. Because I think now I can change him to have maybe a chance at redemption. Of a chance of changing him. Ultimately, what I am going to do in the future is I'm going to implement a feature of my own that I have figured out makes my characters way more unpredictable, which I want them to be. I don't want to be like, oh, nothing against like stereotypes and like stuff that's already been done. But I want to have like... Wait. Okay, so now he's part of the group. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much just like the view I have of Baprold currently. Okay. That was a yap session and a half. Let's see. How do I... The old man's now part of the group. I didn't even pay attention to that. Like, I thought he was just already part of the group. So I was like, what's happening? Let's see. Where do I go? You know what? I'm gonna go engineer into craftsman so I can get that done. But yeah, how do I... wait. Bonsai tree planting kits. Oh, damn. That's actually quite based. Thinking about it, I need to like look on like different characters. I've been meaning to make like a side document on the side so I can like write down. So there's a spell called Hallow. It traps friends. It finds feeds, fey, etc. in a 60-foot radius and prevents more from entering. Plus a bonus of your effect of your choosing, like preventing your teleporting, immunity to frighten, but most importantly, giving creatures invulnerability to a damage type of your choosing. It's 5th level and takes 24 hours to cast, but its divine version it will only take an action. I have a feeling I could possibly ask the group what their main source of damage is currently. And I can either do, listen to me, I can either do the group thing and say, okay, these people, like, for example, 3 people get the buff, or I do a very funny, and I make them all immune to, like, I make them all vulnerable to fire, and you already know where I'm going with this. Oh, shit! Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. I need to check something. You good, kid? But we could also... We have 2 rangers, a barber, and a fighter, and piercing is way up. But we also could do that, yeah. That's the thing. thinking about this now is a good way for me to be prepared for the future. Because I have a feeling we could fuck up Cube's plans in the future so well. Like, think about it. If we plan it efficiently, we could ruin a boss fight in a single turn. If Cube doesn't give it enough HP. We can be crazy here. And that's the best way to go. So. But that's like plans for the future once I have Hallow. But what if I told you there was an even more powerful spell than that? Oh god. I have a feeling Yaka, every time we like talk about D&D and you have like a spell that you tell me, I need to prepare myself that you just go, but wait, there's more after like 5 minutes of like explaining a single spell to me. Nothing against that, just like I need to prepare myself for that, like mentally. Wait, was that? Wait, I might have fucked up. There's no damage. Oh, container damage. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's actually a good way to prep for something. I need to put that on the list. But yeah, as I said before, you told me about the spell. I mean, you're currently typing the next one. Curse with knowledge. I understand. Yep. You also curse with knowledge. But yeah. Also, given the fact that I still don't like, as I said with Rangda and Fiona, I don't have those characters fully figured out yet. I still need to rewatch the old sessions, like the ones where I was missing, or like where I was not there, where I could have like a easy entryway back in, of like figuring out, okay, that's how this character thinks, that's how it went, how it goes. So here's the new spell. Okay. Planar binding. That sounds familiar. Like, as in, I've heard something about that before. Let's see here. Oh, that's almost finished. Oh. People are online currently. Good to know. But yeah, as said, I think also that once I have a better view of characters, I can adjust myself to them. Because what's the best way to say this? I don't want to like adjust myself so that everyone has the best experience. It's more of a case of I personally want to experience the campaign as best as I can, from the point of view of my character to the point where I don't feel like I'm just a spectator. With Celeste passing Bane and Eric, and with Silvery Barbs, it's guaranteed to increase my character saves or rebound to serve. Not in that way, I know, but like, it's still something to think about. I could do something funny with bosses and like enemies that are being troublesome to us. I'm gonna go process. So let's could make a roll. Could make an. Yeah, that's with. Oh, right, with her sword, too. I keep... You know, what I find funny... I like how we all keep forgetting that she can do that. Like, it's not just her. But, like most of the time, Eric, like, Yaka, you remember it. I keep referring to you as Eric because I'm used to calling you Eric more than I'm used to calling you Yaka. Because, and this, don't take this the way of an insult. It's the Eric behavior leaves more of a mark than the Yaka behavior. What if it was even more powerful? God damn it, Yaka. There we go. We're slowly healing. Let me actually hold on. Let me put my character in the hot tub so I can rest a bit. But yeah, once I have that, I can like rest a bit here. Boom. Okay. So, with that sword that she has, what was it? Because then I'd be lying. Yeah. There probably isn't one. Yeah, probably. Unless you do like the research. Unless you do like 20 minutes of research and come back to me with a worse one. Or like a more powerful one. With like a technicality of like, okay, you need to have like 5 people butt fuck you and be in combat for 5 hours. But yeah, other than that. With that whole campaign that we currently have, I do need to, and I repeat myself, but I pretty much have most characters, like character arcs, down to like 2 sentences, so like I can easily remember them. With Eric, if I have it fully memorized, I have it on the paper, but I'm not pulling that up right now because I'm bored. It is leadership and killing the H-Star Tribunal. With Zoro, it is leadership in clan with possible future plans. Those still that's an edited line. I'm still thinking about what I put there. With Celeste, it is family drama because it is just family drama. Babworld, also family drama, and potential second ego. I couldn't imagine more powerful spell than basically mind control. Yeah, true. Then again, given the fact that Silvery Barbs and Celeste's weird ass fucking sword exist, we don't have to worry too much. Wait, what time is it? It's 9. I'm probably. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. With who was it? Right, Karuni. It is leadership together with Eric, and also partial family issues that probably got resolved. But bro, I robbed her dad naked. All right. Shaymar still has my cloak of invisibility, I think. Or did she give that back? I don't remember. She probably didn't, but that's actually good for her to have it. With Mercurio, we have now the fact that he's that he got fucked up, like FUCK up, and now Shaymar's character arc. That one I'm not too sure of currently, because I did learn that she has a voice, but the problem is I don't know how she feels about said voice. The voice could be something It could be something good for her. I don't know, because I haven't seen her interact with it. She used it, and the motherfucker saw her anyways. Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, look at that! Where is she? Um, Alloy, Alloy for some reason. Why is she there? Why is she there? She's just in this game for some reason. She doesn't interact with you outside of this, by the way. This is all she is here for. That's all she does. She's just here. But yeah. Shaymor's character arc, I still need to figure out. Same with Fion, Falcoro, and Rangda. But then again, that depends on like how Bloom goes on with that character, and same with Lino and Star. Because I'm gonna be honest, and this is gonna be a confession. It's not really. Actually, no, it's not a confession. It's, you guys know this. I keep falling asleep during the times when they talk, and not like in the middle of the session. Like at the end of the session when they have like their like main character moments where like their character gets developed. I fall asleep, not to them, but like to the fact that it's fucking 7 a.m. Countries are bullshit, dude. This old man keeps texting me like. Let's look at this. Hold on. Countries are bullshit. Let me tell you something. Good old days. Back when the U.S. but back when the U.S. of A. was alive and well, and the world still hasn't gone to hell in the handbasket, bro. Right, Unk. Shut the fuck up. I'm kidding. Yours is a true calling. I think I mentioned it before, but I was born in this shelter. Yeah, you did. Rangda, I still need to like fully. She's a rogue if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's the problem. A fallen rogue. So the issue I have with this is, God, rogues are so hard to read as a cleric. I'm not gonna lie, Sharon turns probably takes longer and longest, not because she has the average most attacks, but she's always someone trying some bullshit like dropping feet from the sky and trying to roll a giant down a 10-foot hill. I mean, can I be honest about that? Considering it was the session where I came back, I did find it fucking funny. And not to mention her topple mastery and her poison saving throws taking forever. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna be honest. The group could be more efficient with like turns, but I'm not gonna like be like, oh my god, you guys could like, if you guys would like be 10 minutes like pre-planners of like your turns, we could easily shave like half an hour of our session. But I wish it didn't take so long to figure out. Yeah. And that's like the thing that I have with our current group too. The good thing, like the benefits and the problems of our group. The benefits. We have good variety in roles. And overall, a good overview of what we want as characters. What I don't like, not to mention the bar keeps getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, that's what I was leading to. Action economy in our current state is, and I mean this in the most nicest way I can put it, absolute fucking cancer. Like, I could legit, in the middle of a turn, like after I finish my turn, I can go downstairs and I can make myself lunch before I'm done, before I'm back on. Because given the fact that, number one, my character, like, the thing with BAP is, I don't get targeted that much. That is mainly by my design sometimes in some combats, where I want Bloom to play, but there's no way her character can stick around for much longer. That's true, and I hate that. Unless we do like party downsizing, which I hate that concept. Or like we do a World of Warcraft where we do level downsizing, which is a stupid idea to do, but it is the two paths I can see us taking that make sense. Because currently with 9 people, and not even like 9 people, like you, Zoro, me, Bloom, Star, Karuni, I mean Celeste, and Lino, and then also Cube when he plays Mercurio. That is 8 people. And the only volunteer I can think of would be Sailor, but the campaign basically revolves on this. If Karuni leaves, so does Eric. That is true. That's the issue. That is a issue that there is, and I don't like talking about this, but it is a topic we need to focus on, because the current pathway we're going, it at the end of the day you're denying someone the chance of D&D, and that's what I hate about it. But at the same time, with the way we pre-built it, we fucked ourselves. And to be honest, I'm gonna be real, partial fault, and to be honest, 70% of fault lies with me. Because of my disappearance, you had to find someone to fill in. And then once I re-entered, I applied, like I amplified the problem with the fact that we were now 6 people playing the game with 7 characters. So, given that, it's more of a domino effect. So, it's fucked, man. This is pissing me off. Looking at like the grand state that we're currently in, it's gonna be a problem for both the fact that, number one, asset action economy. That's, we can address it later. Yeah. But like, it's best that we address it like to some extent. So at the end of the day, it has to be addressed. So what I can, or never if you want. No. This is a topic we need to talk about. Be it like just the 2 of us, or if Zoro's here. I don't know. I don't know what your take is on the Zoro, if you're even here, or like someone else from the party who's currently watching. But the way I see it, it is something that needs to be said. Like, that needs to be addressed sometime. Be it like between us, like right now, or like in the middle of a session. I would prefer it if it happens like before a session, or like after one. Not tonight, obviously, because tonight's gonna be a session where I'm already on pills. You gotta understand. And if I go any worse in my mental state today, I'm gonna have to take my promethazine. And once I take my promethazine, stuff gets worse for me, like in terms of like efficiency. And I don't want that to happen today. So I currently think that right now, the way that we're doing it right now is a good way to do it. Whoa, easy now. But the healthiest thing I can think of is actually the board game sand timer thing. Yeah, that would be the best option that we currently have. That's like the best option we have that doesn't involve ruining the experience for someone permanently. Yeah, Zoro, to explain, Yaka told me earlier that there's a chance of us like saving time, where we say, like, for example, okay, you have like a set time for your turn, so you don't have like you don't take like 20 minutes in your turn in like combat, because that's an issue that we currently have, where our action economy is fucked to an extent where it's shit. Like it I know I shouldn't be one to talk, but it pisses me off how long some terms take, which is honestly not that big a deal. Like, with 4 minutes not fair. Yeah, because the thing is, with 4 minutes, Yeah, 4 minutes sounds like a good time. And depending on how that goes, we can maybe shave it down to like maybe 3 if it goes like a worse way. Because I'm gonna be honest, with 4 minutes, that's also currently like that's like a good threshold to hold it. Like having a threshold at all is a good thing to have initially because it makes you it gives the party a deadline pretty much where you tell the party, okay, you need to have something by this time. If you don't have it, it's done. Like for example, if you have a 4 minute time limit on a turn, you need to pre-plan your movement and you need to pre-plan your attacks. Like take my turns for example. Most of my turns take less than 2 because the 2 things I do is move, check area, and attack. That's all I do. And depending on if something else happens, it is check area, movement, and heal. Same with Zoro. Yeah, you move, you attack, and you're done. If needed, communicate with the team. But that's like the 6-second thing, so that's not a problem for now. If we can all make it so that this happens in an efficiency manner where you don't fuck the entire team and you make it so that combats are both efficient, by the end of the 4 minutes you need to say action X bonus action Y movement Z, and if you don't state those things in those 4 minutes then it's forfeit. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, so it's a 4 minute until you lock in. And then you have to like already have that down. That is something I can live with. And if needed, if that doesn't like help with like the length of sessions, I would make it so the 4 minutes are the entire turn. Like move in the 4 minutes, do the thing in the 4 minutes. If you don't do it, you're done. That's the way I would do it if it gets bad. But as I said, let's see how it goes. We can maybe look at that. Look. What the fuck is this? Why is this here? But yeah, as I was saying, with the 4 minutes, this is like a good it's a good like zone to have for now. Oh god, I'm getting pissed off. Okay. Because at the end of the day, putting like these limits and like I'm calling them limits even though it is more of a quality of life. I mean, our encounter with some glorified bandits took like 2 hours. Yeah, that's the thing. But at the same time then, the issue at that end is also the fact that we are also dealing with the fact of balancing. Now, I'm not saying Cube's balancing is shit. It is good balancing, in my opinion. But the fact that glorified bandits take 2 hours, there's no way for me to make it sound like I'm not pissed off about it. And there's no way I can put it without me sounding like an asshole. It's the problem. You know what? I'm gonna do this mule camp, and then I'll take a little break, and I'm just gonna do just chatting. Because I'm starting to see that my efficiency in the game is currently taking a little hit. And also the fact that with how I currently see things going, it's better for me if I like think more about what I'm talking about, because I keep repeating myself here and I don't want to repeat myself too much because it pisses me off personally. It's not like a thing like I don't want to ruin the stream for people. I don't like repeating myself. I've never liked repeating myself. It is a problem I've had for years now, where if I repeat myself way too much, I get very, very pissed. Let's hope that these guys drive up there. Now, also something I need to talk about, and it goes back to the discussion about having to cut a member. It's not like I'm not trying to throw someone in here. It's just like I'm trying to voice my opinion about it. I've never had the issue of having to cut someone from a group. At worst, I have had it that people have left due to frustrations with the DM. Now, not saying I'm thinking about it. But back then, the issue then was the DM. I'm not saying Cube is the issue. I'm saying this as an example. I have to rectify myself every time. Like I feel like shit saying this. And the problem with that DM was he made a really hard campaign. Like how do I explain it? He made a very hard. Well, they see me now. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Ugh! Okay. Fuck it. We're doing Strand gameplay. I don't care. Come on. Come on, buddy. Ah, come on. No, come on. Come on, buddy. Do it. Attack me. Oh, fuck off. And again. Ah. Like. Okay. Okay. Need to lock in real quick. And well. Ah. Y'all saw my fucking cargo just like get launched off the fucking map, right? Like that just pissed me off. Oh no, wait, that was my bowler. Why did my bowler gun get launched? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. All that's left now is the stupid car, I think. Yeah, you can all suffer for all I care. that the damn football's gone now. Like a damn football. Yeah, I mean I got it, but damn. That is cargo from someone I can't even enter yet. Hmm. Someone got back up. Guess what? I don't care. Ugh. Okay. Now, since I think I have that finished almost. Yeah, I have it finished. Okay. Now, back to the topic that I want to talk about. I was talking about my last DM before Q. That man was weird. Like, we were playing a very difficult campaign, at least in the eyes of my brother who got me into D&D. Okay, hold on. I need to turn down my audio. I can't hear myself think. And so what happened was that DM was very adamant about us playing that hard campaign. Now the issue with that is the fact that the only people who were really playing were me, my brother, and someone else. Altogether, in that group, we were 6 people. 6 people. And our DM didn't balance around depending on how many people are there. He balanced around how many he thought were going to be there. And every time, he balanced around 6. That means that when my brother and I and our other dude were playing as 3 people, we had to manage for 6, which was dog shit. That was the worst experience in D&D I've ever had, and I hated every single second of it. Like later on, I started liking it at the beginning. I was really happy that my brother invited me to play with him. Like, I was honored that he thought I was like smart enough to play with his friends. Yeah, no, Cube is fortunately dynamic for our encounters. Yeah, that was an advantage that we currently have, because that DM was not that dynamic. And what happened was, at the end of the day, my brother, his character had some beef with my character, because during a combat session, my character came in late because I had something to do that day, and I came in late, and he just threw me into the combat. And what happened was, my brother, who was low on health, retreated into a household nearby and didn't tell my character. Now, we built it so that that perhaps my brother's character didn't like mine, which there were hints of it by the fact of his character like acting disrespectful towards mine, because we had like a race issue, which my brother and I we talked about it. We said like, yeah, that's actually something good to have. Like, if we our characters didn't have to like each other at the start, like we could like grow into something better from that. And then moving on from that, we had, if I remember, this is the film director. We had me building on the side the a main villain, where one of my characters, the one that got betrayed, got possessed by a evil deity and grew resentful of my brother's character. Now, I worked on that thing for like 2 months, like with the DM on the side. Like, we had an entire plan of like, okay, how are we gonna build this? How are we gonna do this? Of like my character being like a very, very big figure in like bad guys. And what happened was, I had to improvise due to a Halloween campaign, because our DM decided. I think I've told the story before about our DM had riddles based on on music from a game only he has played. Because at that time I wasn't a Fallout fan. I didn't play Fallout. I have never touched a Fallout by that time. And same with my brother and the other guy. And he made riddles around songs in the radio of Fallout. Which, as I said, nobody had listened to at that time. So what happened was that whole Halloween dungeon took until January of the next year. And my character, who was supposed to be like the next big thing, because we had him built up like around that time, got gutted because of it. Because our DM was adamant about us finishing that part of the campaign. Where even like I told him, like, you know, I can like move back with my character. I don't have to have that character arc yet. Hell, me holding back and being like a thing way later on in the campaign is a good thing. I can wait. And what happened was at the end, my brother found out about the plans because I told him. Because one night I got frustrated about our DM because he was like, he didn't take no for an answer, which is already a bad thing in a DM to have. And what happened was, the DM pretty much made my plans go fucked. Because he suddenly had an idea to amplify it in a way that I didn't feel like my character would go. And he just didn't listen to me. So what happened was, when my brother eventually left the group and got motivated by me sharing my plans with him, and like, or him finding out about the plans, he just told me, I'm gonna quit. Do you want to go with me, or do you want to stay there? And me being like, okay, like, I'm not gonna play alone with that guy, because at that point it's a 2-man D&D session and alone I knew I couldn't handle 4-man stuff. I couldn't. And what happened was, then I decided that day that I would stop with the campaign. We went on a call with the DM and we told him, yeah, we don't feel comfortable here. Like, this session is shit. I can handle 4 men. Yes, I know you can. And what happened was, in that call, we told him, like, hey, we don't feel comfortable with how the session is going. We would like to leave the session. And the DM accepted it, said, okay, kicked us from the groups, kicked us from the Discords, and didn't take any criticism from our side. And I'm gonna be honest, that DM was a large reason as to why I haven't played D&D in a long time. Because outside of that group and this group right now, I didn't touch D&D a single fucking time. Like, I watched it from the sides with from my brothers, a thing, but personally I didn't touch it at all. I did not like take part in it, and astaghfirullah, le movie producer, but I just didn't feel like I didn't have fun then. So what I then did was, I saw Cube's message in what Discord did we meet in again? What was the Discord? God, been like a year. It was a Discord that got deleted, I remember. OCD Gamer. Oh, right! We know each other because of fucking Six Erican. God damn. That's funny to look back at if you think about it. Think about it. A dog shit Deviljin player is the reason we are playing D&D now. I haven't even watched that guy in like, I don't know, 6 months? God. Huh. You know, that is funny to think about. That is funny to think about. I need to ask like pre-session today if Sailor or Cube remember that guy. I wonder because, bro, God, that was a character arc, wasn't it? Like, damn, that was an arc and a half. Which one is this? Capital not, capital not, capital not. Okay. Huh. Actually, hold on. We became friends through hate. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been watching LTG restreams and YouTube algorithms. Still think I'm interested in 6. Yeah. I haven't had. I've only had LTG stuff, but nothing with 6 so far. I mean, I don't even know if he like still gets like the subs he gets. I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised. At the end of the day, I remember one of my friends told me, people like LTG and 6, it's just characters. And they're good at playing those characters. I occasionally get things with 6, but most of it is OCD stuff. Oh wait, OCD still does thing. I took a look and it's so painfully obvious that it's character. Yeah. I'm just gonna sleep real quick on like that. It's just crazy to think about. Because like with LTG, the thing is like looking at I'm saying the thing is quite a lot, but like looking at it, we're on like part 327 and something of Eric now winning. God, man. I'm gonna be real. If it wins both of them their bread, I'm not someone who's gonna tell them like don't. But the problem I find with OCD, like I was surprised at like the whole drama we had back then, because was it because we had minors on the Discord? Or like we had like beef with another Discord? Like I don't, it's such a weird part of my life. Because I find Discord drama, and I mean this in the nicest way I can, retarded. Like, at the end of the day, it's not a problem. It's turn your screen off. That's all you need to do. If you don't like a person, don't watch them. Hate watching, at the end of the day, is something I took part in, obviously. But like looking back at it, like right now with how I do with LTG, I watch the restreams. I don't watch LTG as a person because I don't like that. Minors starting to get involved that were in OCD Discord, then it just ramped up from there. No, it's because people were treating it like it was a hate porn server, but OCD wanted it to be a community, but no one respected it. That as well. Yeah. The issue with that is then the fact that he built a community around hating a dude. And if you build a community around something like that, and then you don't want that server, that a community to be centered around that hate, you are being a hypocrite, in my eyes. Like, you're being hypocritical. Because, if I remember, was it Chicken Warlord? Yeah, Chicken Warlord. Chicken Warlord was like, just like, he hated he hated 6. You could see that in the content. And I understand both sides. Similarly, I was primarily a hater first and a community member later. Same. I didn't like 6 because I didn't like fully grasp the fact of it being a character until way later. And also by the time I reached Raijin, and now that I'm Tekken King, I've realized his issues. Like I downloaded him, and once that happened, I looked within myself, which is corny to say, but I looked internally and I figured out, why do I care? Why do I care? It's, you understand it now? Yeah, that's the thing. Once you figure out that 6's main strings were his main strings were auto combo health sweep, meaning that you could react to his health sweep when it happened. You could react to it. He used the same grab. He didn't use headbutt. He used the pull up, which is a 2 break if I remember correctly. He kept using the stab, which is a high. You can easily duck that. And then once like the whole ninja killer thing happened, I just realized, bro, you didn't get a single bubble in 9 games in a row. At that point, I realized I didn't need to care. And I don't care anymore. So, at the end of the day, back to OCD now. He's a little more nuanced now, but it's like adding more water to soup. That's the other thing. Then again, also, I didn't care about his MK1 stuff. I think personally that Mortal Kombat 1 is the game where he like gained his initial popularity, and then he like fought Sonic Fox and got his shit beaten in. But overall, Mortal Kombat 1 is not his moneymaker. It's Tekken. I'm gonna be honest. And looking through like everything, the thing with I need to compare these two. LTG is good in the fact that, number one, he has the credentials of multiple years of fighting game history. His character has enough like story to it or like background to it that you can like tell that sometimes he does speak truth. For example, he sometimes talks about like the old Tekken games are better. Tekken 6 is technically a better game. Tekken 7 is partially a better game. But at the same time, he's hard stuck Fujin on Feng, which is a character that plays itself. And that's coming from a King player. Feng is more broken than King, and I mean that. Because Feng has a good back tempo that is very good. He has good frames. He is a very good knowledge matchup. If you don't know Feng like highs, lows, the matchup overall in terms of frames, you will be fucked by Feng. Something that like 6 doesn't have, because he plays Devil Jin, the worst character in the game. And that's not even a debate. It is the worst character in the game. It has the worst Demon Paw. He's the worst Mishima. He is a worse Mishima than King. He is nothing compared to his Tekken 7 days, in which he was one of the best characters in that game. Heat for Devil Jin is one of the worst things you can have. Where usually heat is like something you want to do. I saw you try to punish a Rage Art with a Rage Art. Yeah, that's the problem. Minus 15. Not the way how you do it. You don't punish a minus 15 move with a over 15 frame punish. Also by the fact that Devil Jin's Rage Art has added like startup. It's like, it just pissed me off. So back to LTG now. You have like the fact that he also has like multiple characters he plays. He plays Victor. He plays Eddie on an off chance. He plays Feng. He if I remember correctly, no, it's only those three, right? But he has characters that he switches. Clive, he played Clive, right? He played Clive when he came out, and yeah, he played Clive, right? Um, but given that he has like he has multiple layers to him. He gives himself different aspects to him. I'm just gonna pause the game real quick once I have like that finished. And with, for example, now back to OCD, LTG's haters have the one joke of like, oh yeah, Dale, pay your child support and shit like that, or like the fact that Dale has like this whole he builds his character up in the fact that his life is shit, but he paints it as being good. And he paints it very well. He paints it like a good character. And the haters of LTG also partially know it's a character, but they play into it. They partially, like, not to the point of like full on hate. They just restream him and also play like with the filters. He projects like a motherfucker. That is true too. Like, the fact that he had to invent his own slur to circumvent a ban and still get banned for it is hilarious to me. And that's the problem that I have with now back to Six and his haters. Six's haters just hate him. Like him as a person. Like the whole concept of him. They just hate and then expect something better out of it. Like the problem with Six haters that I currently think, like that's my mindset about the Six haters. Most Six haters aren't old enough to play Tekken. That is a truth that I will live with, mainly by the fact that now that the miners got involved with the whole Discord shit, and then Chicken Warlord also just amplified it. That's all we have to go off of. Yeah, that's true, and that's the problem. Like, he tries to play he's trying to play a character without like the build up of being that character. He had he like credentials of like, okay, I actually know what the fuck I'm doing, which he doesn't. He uses special style as a combo start. That's a problem in a character already. Punishment is not a strong suit. In Fujin, he is literally telling you that he doesn't know how to play the game. And it doesn't help with Tekken. But I don't know. It's like breath wasted on a dumbass. But it's something that has to be said, because at the end of the day, he is someone on the internet that you sometimes see. I mean, I haven't seen him in a while, but like, I don't even know what rank he is. Has he like gotten out of Fujin? Is he now Tekken King 2? Because if he's still in like Fujin, Raijin, like that shit, like at that point, I don't know. That's just sad. It's not like infuriating in the way that I'm mad at the fact that he's still around. It's infuriating in the way that he doesn't even improve. Like, if you want to give the impression that you think you're better than everyone, you gotta have a few arcs where you like give the enemy or like the haters the impression that you think you're doing good. For example, when Six Erican first reached Tekken King and then lost, like he immediately like played it off as like, oh my god, I'm in the realm of gods now. and then he lost it to stream later, and then has never reached it since then. I think. I don't know. He might have. I think he made it to Tekken God. Oh, really? Well, at least he made some improvement in that sense then, because depending on like now how it is, if he's still Tekken God, for example, and he's now hard stuck there, that's still like a path to go with. Because now then people are gonna cope about, oh yeah, he's. But I mean, 300,000 of not winning later. That is true. He is playing the game daily. And then we need to remember that he also pays people to play him. Which, I'm gonna be honest, good strategy. Good strategy on his end. Because given if you like, the thing with Dale is he played tournaments in 7 with subs, which was the way to go. That was his strategy of like fueling his fan base. With 6, it's the 1v1s with VC sometimes on and then muting it whenever he hates it. It's meh. I don't know. Like, they both did their own thing. Once Tekken has like a tournament mode, LTG is probably gonna spike in viewership again, because the tournament are one of the best ways. Yeah, he'll never admit, but he's played the other Tekken and combat games. Yeah. There's also the fact that 6, I don't know if he got banned again. Like, he got banned once, and that like really tanked his popularity, because it was like a 2-week ban. And in that 2-week ban, people started like realizing like that 2-week ban was where I realized, holy fuck, I'm obsessed. I need to stop. This is not good for me. Like, I'm gonna watch him, like I'm gonna watch OCD shit, and I'm gonna move away from it, like slowly. I didn't care for it anymore, like not that much. And then the whole drama happened. Like, if I remember correctly, the drama happened like a few weeks after the ban, because during that time, OCD realized, what the fuck am I doing this community for? Like, he had like an introspection of like, oh my god, this community is like way too much focused on hate. I want to focus it on something else. And I was lucky at that time that I already had Cube's message where he said he wanted to start the campaign, and I at first was debating if I wanted to do it, and then I said, you know what, fuck it, D&D is a thing. And then after that, we had the whole drama happen where we were all sitting in VC. We were like discussing with OCD, like, what the fuck is this server for? What is happening here? Like, what are we doing? Then there was the whole thing with Zach. I don't even know, like, that whole, like, the thing with Zach is that's like its own fucking thing, like its own little like bubble. I watched a documentary that they made, and then afterwards, I got away from it, because it sounded to me like, okay, this is just like drama over drama over drama over drama over drama. Like, dude, it's the fucking internet. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, it costs nothing to move on. It felt like a nothing sandwich after I finished watching it. Yeah, like most of the stuff in that document. Zach had the Hail Mary that could have ended it, but it ended up not being about 6 at all. True. It ended up being about, okay, so 6 touches kids possibly, or like he has stuff with minors because he made one bark for a match. Which, looking back at it, yeah, that's fucking weird, bro. But pulling a 60-minute video out of it, and then pulling other content creators like in the middle of it, and making it so like, oh yeah, don't watch his content, don't interact with him, and then interact with him more and more and more and more and more. I mean, given the fact that Zach probably stopped afterwards, I don't know. I offered to trim it down for him, but he refused because he wanted to be done with it. Yeah. It sucks, man. Didn't even involve this a lot. It was his mods to interview. True, right. It was his mods because there was like talks of like them possibly fueling it, yeah, and then some having like weird interactions and stuff like that, and like, and then there's also what was it? There was also this what was it? The fucking rat boy, where some people were doxing, I think, or were attempting to dox him and like attacking Six's whole like actual person, like actual identity. And then they had this whole like video. You know what? I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look it up real quick because this is pissing me off. Um, what was it? What was the name again? Zach Not Free, I think. I don't. Um, Zach. Zach Not Kyle. That's the word. Um, which one was it? Was it Hopeless Peaches? No, it wasn't. Um, wasn't that one? Which one? Right. It was I remember that. I remember now. It was the one he had an entire call happen like on the side of on that video where like for like 2 hours he was talking about like, oh, some dude was like attacking Six and like trying to dox him, and they were like, no, 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 don't interact with him, and they were trying to like goad him like in a 6v1, and I was just like, bro, it isn't that deep. Most of the I feel like it helped Six more than it hurt him, but it still hurt him. Like, it hurt him a bit, but it prolonged his living due to the fact that it was probably that it was, if I remember, during the time where he was banned. Anyway, I've been holding off this game for a while. Let me stand up. And now thinking about it, let's remember real quick something else. That was a long fucking tangent I went on. But ultimately, now looking back at it, I am partially thankful for Six's existence. Because actually something good came out of it. For me at least. Number one, I got to play D&D again. And secondly, I have figured out the aspect of I don't give a shit. I started realizing I don't care. This is not an issue I have anymore. Or at least an issue I have to care about anymore. Six does his thing. To its varying success, I don't know. And I do my thing. He will never meet me. I will never meet him. Because he lives in the bumfuck nowhere that is Britain. And I live in the bumfuck nowhere that is Germany. And if we ever do meet, it's probably gonna be alright, because the dude lives his character not outside his life. Like, on the outside. When he is outside with other people. He doesn't live that character. Unlike Dale. And I personally think that's good. Live and let live. Who cares? As long as he doesn't, like, actually diddle kids, which I hope he doesn't, and he just keeps feeding the trolls, because it helps him, and it helps the trolls, because they think that they're doing something, and they're not doing anything. Ultimately, it's an infinite cycle. Who cares? Then again, I just think I think I just talked for like 40 minutes about him, so clearly I think I care. Or do I? Hmm. Who knows? But yeah, given that whole debacle now, back to the topic, OCD, who I wanted to talk more about because it's an aspect that I wanted to discuss. OCD is, I think, the wrong way to handle community criticism. Because OCD saw us and others talking about how he could possibly improve his community and how he could possibly not have that many issues in the community with better moderation and overall a better overview of it. And the fact that he probably shouldn't expect a group that collectively hate on a single dude to not become a group connected about hating a single dude. That is, I think, the pathway he should have taken. But ultimately, I don't know. This is a pathway that wasn't to be. It just hurts seeing that that's the way things went. It sucks, man. Because, I mean, the advantage we still have is the fact that we still have Cloud. And I'm thankful for Cloud still being there. Fight nights are something I try to take part in as many times as I can. Now, recently I haven't taken part in that many because it's either hasn't been Tekken or when it is Tekken, I've been busy. For example, next fight night, I'm probably also not going to be there because I have a birthday that next day. And I want to interact with the community more, but there's only so much I can do with Cloud's community without being the king main. Because it's getting to the point where I don't like playing Tekken anymore. And it's probably for the best that I take a break from it, because Tekken has gotten to the point where I see the issues of it, and they're not getting fixed. It's lonely at the top, my friend. It is lonely at the top, man. Why can't you guys also be in Tekken King? Like, goddamn, it's not that hard. Like, bro, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna rant again. How the fuck is Sailor not up there? She plays the single best female character in the game. Well, not single best. Nina is also a bit better, but she plays Lily, the character with the best sidestep in the entire fucking game. Once Sailor understands how to sidestep and like get in there and fully understands it, she could be unstoppable by any of us. I mean, Cube recently tried Tekken again, but he played Horang, who is... It depends on... She's too busy playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yeah, that's true. I mean, then again, Sailor is, in my eyes, not a Tekken player anymore, really. Now that I think about it. That's not just a South Park version. Yeah, I know, it's a real game. What some of my friends played here. And, I am getting surprised by the fact that it's actually a game. And yeah, overall, just with Tekken, I only played on like Thursdays with my IRL friends at like Tekken meets, and I'm gonna play in the tournament that's next month because I got nothing better to do that day. But overall, I don't care. The game is in a direction I don't like it going. It's getting to the point where the balance department has taken more lines of coke than they have made patches for the game that actually benefit the player base. I mean, look at Dragunov. That she ain't the one to be too competitive with games either. That is true. Yeah, that's just me project. That's just me wanting more out of her because I see potential. But that's an aspect with myself I still have to like face myself with because I expect more of people than they want to make. For example, Sailor. She plays Lily, so I expect her to be good with the character because I've gotten to the point with my king where I want my friends to be on the same level as me, and I get pissed at the fact that if they are not. Now with Tekken, now like in this part of my life currently, oh I got a bike. And with the part I'm currently at now, I can just not care. I can just move on. I can play the game myself. And it pisses me off that I'm still like this in a sense. Huh? What's this? Is that the fat ass? No, it's the French one. Wait. Okay. So what's also the problem is with me currently. Um, I'm starting to not enjoy games anymore. Too much. Like I am already having issues enjoying this game, which is probably currently because I have like this 2 hour stream going on where I spend most of the time talking about something else. Um, but if I like focus on the game again, I think I'm gonna have fun again. Marvel Rivals, nothing against the session today. I had fun, but I'm realizing I'm playing that game way too competitively. I'm getting too pissed at it. Uh, with Tekken, I'm realizing I don't enjoy it anymore the way I used to. And now with D&D, for example, I'm still having fun. D&D has the advantage of I don't care. I can just play how I want. And the problem is now people are like, "Oh my god, D&D is gonna fucking die. It's gonna turn to shit now that Hasbro is like, or whatever the fuck whatever the fuck the company it runs. It's gonna run this game to shit." No, it's not. I think personally, if we had 5e as it is, that game would have lived for years. And it's still gonna live for years. There's not an issue. I think we're in a good state. Personally. If we ignore the fact of Wizards of the Coast being greedy, power-hungry sons of bitches, I got no problem. Let them be retards. I'm gonna play the game, and I'm gonna ignore everything they say about it. Unless it's like patch notes. Other than that, go fuck yourself. I got better shit to do. Um. Mm-hmm. But yeah. But yeah. Seeing how now I am at the part of gaming where I can just not care. I don't care. Live and let live. Okay. Let me real quick do something. I think the issue wasn't the state of the game, it's just the state of the community. The way I see it, D&D is pretty close knit, and as Hasbro was planning to make it costly, but in large part, it's also a good way of looking at it. Yeah, because I've been looking at it through which one was it? there was just the fact of there we go. And also the fact that now with D&D, I can still have fun in that game and not give a shit. Alright, I can put these stuffs in my private locker now, because I don't care about them. Wait, no. I'm gonna do this with the ladder. With this ladder. With this blood bag. And with this boulder gun. Because I don't want those guns. I don't care about them. You have noticed the fact how we're currently handling our session, which is a weird way to 180 from the way of thinking I had earlier. I am currently very happy that I am in a campaign, because this is a good way of like managing connections without having to want to kill myself. Because I'm starting to realize sometimes I'm reaching limits in like online calls where I feel like I'm not having fun and I need to get out of it. But that's mainly just like me getting bored very easily because my attention span has been slightly adjusted thanks to doom scrolling. And my attention span is getting lowered, which is why I'm currently playing this game again, because this game requires you to have a bit more attention span. And I'm gonna be honest, the ending scene of this game is gonna be a huge fucking skill check for me, because I'm primarily planning to play this game because I want to fully watch the final scene and the ending, which, as a warning, Yaka, the ending of this game is an hour long. Like, this ending is a huge fucking skill check in terms of attention spans. But what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna get this delivery done, and then I'm going to go off to watch. Yeah, to watch. You don't play. To watch. It's all storytelling, and you sitting on a beach. You can walk around, but there's nothing else you can do. That's all you do. You just watch and do that. And then you have one last mission, which doesn't matter in the end. It's funny. This game is abysmal dog shit sometimes, but that's what I find funny about it. It's funny. And that's why it's also one of my favorite games out there, because people like to shit on this game, and that's what I like about it. It is shit, but that's what makes me happy playing it. Because if I like shit, that means my taste is different. Because I don't want to go with the flow, but at the same time I don't want to be like, oh my god, I'm so different, I like these games. I like this game because it's a game I can relax to. I got a Melu. Don't know if you understand, but the Porter's team is building itself a real reputation. They've taken a share of dangerous orders. Come sketch, originally. Let's see. It could paint a BT's picture. Yeah. But overall, yeah. The game, it takes a toll, obviously. But that's the good thing about it. Because obviously the game's not going to be like permanently. I could just take wait. Hold on. Wheelie. Let me go back up there. by the fact that I can just relax and play this game, and like I've been playing this game for 2.5 hours, and all I've been doing is yapping, and I've still progressed the game. By the fact that I can do this and not play like an idle game, like one of those idle farming bullshits that make me want to genuinely end my life, I can just not care. Okay, hold on. 600 ceramics and 800 metals. 600 ceramics, 800 metals. Easy to remember. And the other part is, even if I'm not like progressing the story here, by me playing this game and building these roads, I help people who also play this game. It's like it's pretty much like a Minecraft sandbox type game, but I don't have to deal with the annoying aspect of having to communicate with people. Because that's what I hate about Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft, which I've said on call today. I think personally Minecraft is my least favorite game of all time. Mainly just for the fact that I hate these types of games. Let me recycle my boots. And overall, I just think me being the way I am, and now having this mindset developed, I can just be myself. I can just focus myself on the main task. Okay. Now let me get this. I want to get this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this order, and then I'm gonna be good for today. With this game, at least, I'm probably gonna do like a quick session of something else. Maybe an ARAM to just like get my mind focused on D&D later. But yeah, it's good. There's also the benefit of me like currently streaming, because me just like having something to like buzz off and not care is always good in my eyes, because I put my hat out there. If I get lucky, because as we all know, and this is a true fact, streaming is all about luck. There's no like thing you have to like be good at. To be a successful streamer, you have to be lucky. Thank you for follow, Zebulon. But like, that's the thing. You can only really become successful in this if you get lucky and people like the. There's obviously an aspect to it that you like have to still be entertaining, because if you're not entertaining, no one's gonna watch you. But the like overall look of it, luck is not but opportunity seized. Yeah, luck is not but opportunity seized. Yeah, because ultimately, take for example, who is someone I can like put in as an example, like as a good example. Take an example that I like to make to give. Jacksepticeye. You want to know how Jack got his first real bump as a creator? A PewDiePie shoutout. Not many people remember that. A simple shoutout. Bugusi. Welcome, Zebulon. Sorry, I don't understand that. But yeah, the aspect is just. Now, there's obviously like other cases of like it could also not be luck based, and like you could just be good, and people just continuously grow. I think that's how like the earliest YouTubers had it. But just crazy. Okay, let's real quick. Whoop. Okay. Let's load my cargo, and then let's watch this for a side. Works for me. But yeah, overall, content creation is just fun to do. And I personally believe that I'm just gonna have fun with it. That's why I'm doing this. I don't have to like prove anything to anyone. That's not why you do content creation, to like prove someone wrong. You just do it for fun. If you go into content creation only looking for a way of money, you are bound to fail. At least in my opinion. Do I need to? I don't want to. I hate this part of the game because these things are dog shit unless you have roads built. Like, see that? Fucking weird, bro. Her story is a funny one in my eyes. Not like funny as in haha, it's hilarious. It's more of a it's unfortunate how like her story develops. Oh right. If you put your bike here, it gets automatically repaired if I remember correctly. And now I eep. Do I get a dream? I do. Huh? Oh god, it's Naked Sam again. Wait, is this one? Oh, it's another shower. Am I gonna get jump scared again, or is it just fragile? Okay, yeah, it's fragile this time. Because I already had the jump scare shower scene. But why is she showering in my room? God damn, Sam, you pervert. Sam is like, if I made a socially anxious Baprold. Why would he? Why are you? Did you keep your clothes in the shower? This woman is weird. Maybe there's a monster energy. Truth. And a fear of being touched. This is legit. This is just socially anxious Baprold. Like, look at bro. He's afraid of being touched. I suppose Zoro and Shimmer show the most signs of alcoholism than backballs. That's... you can say that. Hold up. Need to check something. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hold on. Oh. Uh... Zebulon, thank you? Damn. Thanks, man. Or whoever you are. I mean, last session they were fiending for a bar to go so badly they basically drank poison. Damn. I missed that one. Hmm. You understood. Yeah, I just looked for translate. Yeah. Fun fact, I've been trying to look at like my phone translator. That didn't give me anything, so I just looked at my I have Brave as my I have it as my default browser, and it gives me like quick answers to everything. So I looked up Bugossi or whatever, however that's pronounced, and it tells me it is a way to it is it is used to call a young man attractive. So thanks. Damn. Thank you. Oh right. Something else, Yaka, and pretty much everyone here. This game has weird collaborations. For example, we have orders that are based on Half-Life somehow, and now we have orders for Cyberpunk. Which is weird in my eyes. But then again, this is just Hideo Kojima just like fueling his fantasy. We, this world is a Hideo Kojima fantasy, and we just live in it. Bro has connections to everyone. Zoro and Shema ain't gotten drunk in a couple of days. They were desperate. Hey man, I can understand that. That's pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much how I want to make my character, but I don't need it. Yeah, alcoholics tend to do that. I mean, true, yeah. No Mercurio to help us with that. Yeah. I mean, that tends to happen when half your face gets melted off. Tends to happen. You know. For context, anyone here? We are talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Domoa and Zoro are people in my group. Just so you're wondering, because I've been yapping for like 2 hours about this. Yeah, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my cap on. Look at my gold man. God, with these glasses, he looks way better. God damn, man. What did I do? I wasn't that much of an asshole, was I? God damn. Let's make a bit of funny stuffs. Good. So, let's check on BB real quick. And then I think... Wait, what time is it? 10:30. Okay. I'm going to check on BB. How did you get the golden hat? The golden hat is a feature for the director's cut. If you get the director's cut of the game, you get the golden outfits already. They come with it, and if you have the, I think you can only get the director's cut now on Steam. Um, it comes like right when you start the game. You have it on everything. Like it's just a option here. Like if you change color scheme, hold on, let me show you. You can put it here. It's called Carol Gold. It's with everything. The Luden's mask can also make gold, and Samsung list also. It's like it already gives you it gives it to you at the start of the playthrough, and you have it on every playthrough. Also, a benefit that you get from the director's cut is you get a different type of power skeleton that's also golden. But that's it's not different. It's just like it's just a excuse me. It's just a cosmetic. It doesn't really change anything, which I'm fine with. To be honest, I can live with that. And I just like the golden look. Like I just like it more. Like I like like the color of chiral, of like chiral crystals in this game. But yeah, hold on. Let me real quick do something here. I'm gonna save one more time. I'm gonna quit because I'm good for now with Death Stranding, and I'm gonna play one ARAM on League. One. Feel free to go. I won't hold it against you. I just need to like fill my time until Dungeons and Dragons happens because I want to like have something to do. And ultimately I think it doesn't really matter. Wait, now I just need to see how my game does this. Oh, I need to use window capture. Hold on. Little scuff. Window capture. Please window capture my client. Hold on. There we go. We're just gonna quickly ARAM, and then that's it. Like one little game. Because overall, I find myself being better to talk when I'm just playing ARAM. It's a good way to just cool off, I think. Plus, it's a good way to like put an end to the stream, like a nice little bow on top of it. You know what? I'm gonna play Evelyn, unless someone better comes up. God, I really need to stretch. I need to do some sports again. Ooh, Kindred. I'm not a furry, but I do enjoy Kindred's playstyle. Like with her hunt marks and stuff like that, it's just really good. Let's see here. What was I trying to do? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh shit! I need to change my stuff. Hold on. I'm still in Death Stranding category. Oh god. Good. Now I don't need to change I don't need to change title, I think. I should be fine. Yeah. Whew, lucky me. I was about to go live. Remember, you don't need to have the spells prepared for divine intervention. It's any spell in the spells. Yeah. That's good. Wait, really? Wait. I need to change my stuff real quick. Right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, not what I want. Hold on. Something's messing up here. If needed, I'll just display capture. Yep, I'll just do that. And application capture. Let's see. Does this work? Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix this in a second. I'm gonna play it a little bit and I'm just gonna talk. Just have something to talk about. God. Shit. I wasn't prepared for this. I should probably make like a setup for League of Legends. Hold on. Me not like. Oh yeah. Hold on. Now I just realized something else. Okay. And now, display capture. I hope this. No, wait, my video capture. There we go. I finished. I fixed it. Yay. I can just do this. Boom. Okay, I fixed it. Oh boy. That was the most scuff I've ever had. Okay. Now, as for like, back to the topic of like how I feel about streaming, something that I haven't like discussed that much, or like I stopped discussing when story came in earlier. I personally feel like I see streaming as like a good way of putting myself out there with like just interacting with people, because interacting with strangers is fun. It's like it's really good to just do. You don't have to like worry about people judging you. You don't care. Ooh, let's go. Nice one. I can just like lay back and have fun. Who gives a shit? If I get a message telling me oh my god, you look ugly, who cares? If there's like a message telling me I'm never gonna get famous, who cares? Who gives a shit? I don't think you could ever understand this game on a competitive level. Never do I. I just watch like the World Championship because the personalities around it are hilarious. Considering the fact that there's only one GOAT and everyone knows it. Because he's the only dude who has won free world championships. Like what if I said you look double ugly? Damn, man. How much hate do you have to tell that to somebody? God damn, Yaka. I'm considering banning you. Unbelievable. You don't tell that to people. I'm kidding. But D1 hater. Yeah. Destiny 1 is I missed it. Or is Diamond 1. You need to understand. I am very much chronically online to the point where I'm misunderstanding some stuff. Whoops. Oh shit, I'm stunned. Whee! Oh fuck. Well, this is not good. Okay. Okay, I'm not playing this very well, but the advantage is at least I can have like a good overall view here. There's not audio, but that's fine. You don't need audio for this game. Wait, did I get my hunt? I didn't get my hunt stack. It's a sports thing, if I remember correctly. Ah, I think D1 means Division 1, as in the top of league. Oh no, that's Diamond 1. Diamond 1. And if you were talking about the comp player, it's T1 Faker. That's the guy. Um, it's a it's his name, but he's hilarious, to be honest, as a dude. I'm gonna be real. Like he if I remember correctly, he once went eating at a American restaurant with Tyler One, and it was fucking hilarious because they were eating at a Heart Attack Burger. You know what that is, and Tyler didn't finish his fucking order, so he got spanked. That was fucking hilarious to watch fucking Tyler One, out of all people, getting fucking spanked by a sexy nurse. I gotta say, I know about Heart Attack. But also I just checked it's both. Mmm. Hmm. I didn't know that. Okay, I need to hold back. I need to wait out so I can check my kindred stuff. I need to go Aatrox because Aatrox is the one who always goes in, and once he goes in, I can easily get my stack. Kindred's gameplay is the following. I choose a enemy that I'm hunting for now, and when I kill that enemy, I get permanent benefits to my gameplay style. Because Kindred, in the lore of League of Legends, is the aspect of death. Like, they are the concept of death, because it pretty much, in the continent of Ionia, which is like a peaceful spiritual country, there's this myth about the wolf and the lamb, and it pretty much revolves around the fact that the wolf, like, when you die, you will meet Kindred, and you have a choice. Either you let Kindred, the lamb, kill you, and have an easy path out, like you get a peaceful death, or you refuse to die, and you fight Wolf. And Wolf is this little guy here, but don't be fooled. In lore, that dude is humongous. Or as Ninja would say it, massive. Oh shit, please kill this. But yeah, I like Kindred's story because in one of the recent cinematics, it got they got a bit of an updated look and like a bit of a focus on it, because it the cinematic focused around like different characters facing death, and Kindred is such a good way of portraying death, I think. Like, you have a choice. Either you fucking accept it, or you fucking fight for it. You can't have both. And then there's also like the fact that it recently got expanded upon in a skin line where, depending on how much people believe in a aspect, it grows in power. And Kindred in a different country, Noxus, you probably know, they believe more in the aspect of the wolf than they believe in a Kindred, like the lamb. So what happens is, the wolf in Noxus has huge powers. Like, he's so much stronger. Like, run them hands, yeah. And I'm not gonna try. Run them hands. hmm And yeah, that's the problem with like Wolf. In Noxus, they believe you fight, you earn your death in like through fighting. So the Wolf is seen as like, holy shit, this is the true alpha way of dying. And ultimately, it doesn't fully matter because it's death. You die some type of way. But it's a cool way to portray death, in my opinion. That you have like different paths you can go with the death. Like either you accept it, you don't, or you run your hands to see if you earn it. Because there's even a character in this game called Tryndamere, who his shtick is legit too angry to die. To the point where his ultimate gets referenced multiple times. In the fact that in a cinematic, he legit fights Wolf and wins. To the point where Kindred, I think, has an interaction with like Tryndamere, where she goes like, you know, this guy eludes us like every 30 minutes. Like, what the fuck is this guy on? Like, imagine being so fucking based to the fact that the aspect of death, things like, holy shit, you're annoying. Like, you're making my job hard when it shouldn't have to be hard. Oh mein Gott, Alistar. Why you throw mine shit away? Yeah, I'd be pissed too if I had one job and my motherfucker stopped me from doing that job. Yeah! I mean, going back to D&D, that's probably what, like, BAP does to Eric every time. Like, damn. Holy shit, we're actually winning this. But, yeah. Looking at, like, the overall view of it, I ain't got much to worry about. But, imagine, like, I don't know, outside of Astra and Rowan, or Owen, whatever the fuck the other god deity is. That's right, the other deity. Right, like the two deities in like the Astra world that like fight against each other, or like are the two opposites. Have we like outside of like that starting stuff? Have we ever interacted with anything else from them, or like did you guys interact with anything while I was gone with it? Like with any like cults of that shit? Because I feel like that's a piece that we're just like slowly but surely forgetting. But then again, it wouldn't be the first thing that we have forgotten, or like that Cube has forgotten in our campaign. Let's remember the fact that I used to figure out stuff about my mace, about its creator. The last fact I have learned about my mace was in the second session of the campaign. I've not. I remember there were Reed Cold and Frostburn who were actually checking us out, but I didn't interact with us. Yeah, that's like the thing. Like God, man, been like a while. Whee! But yeah, otherwise I don't blame Cube. Once again, he has to manage the lore of 9 characters, and then an entire world that is pretty much. And I'm gonna be honest, our world is a world of it's being built along the way. And the only god deity thing we came across was Fion's brother being another child and the deity level curse being added, being placed upon us. Yeah. That was just weird, man. Victory or death. Goy. Like, damn, man. Damn, I caught up on my stacks? Holy shit. You can only get like a certain amount of stacks in ARAM at a certain time, because otherwise Kindred would be OP. And I'm already caught up on them, even though I didn't like get any stacks on until like level minute 10. I'm proud of myself for that. I am proud of myself for the fact that I haven't played this game in like a while. Damn, damn. Do they reset on death? No. You keep them permanently throughout the game. You see it here. Mark of the Kindred. I have 4 on them currently, and here is the bar where I choose like which champion I want to attack, like below my items here. I mean above my items, and I can unselect one, but I lose that stack permanently. So if I like reselect one, I am automatically behind on 1 stack. So whatever I choose, I go with it. Because ultimately in ARAM, you can always like catch up. Whee! Let me kill. Aw, man. Okay, let me build Infinity Edge because I want damage. I need damage. But yeah, it's not too broken, I'd say. Like the benefits you gain from it are not that good. Like after 4 marks, for example, here I gain a bit more attack range, but it's not that much. It's like only this much. Like these two. It's not that big a reset. And then I gain more range like every 3 stacks above that. But as you can see, I only have 4 at minute 17. Ultimately, this is more balanced than most characters here. For example, you see a character here like this guy, the one who's called Omir. He's playing a character called Aatrox. Aatrox has fucking retarded levels of sustain on him. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. I got my 5th stack. Let's wait out because I can't put a stack on them if I'm visible to them. Come on, let me get a stack, and I'm gonna put it on Brand, even though he's a backline. But I have to like play against the backliner now. Why does she have a permanent like aura around her? Is it a bug? Yeah, it's a visual bug. Goddamn. Okay, art. Okay. Also, since we're talking about permanent stacks here, I'm not even the worst one when it comes to that shit. You see this dragon down there called Aurelian Soul? That character has pretty much his entire gameplay style is involved around gaining stacks and becoming stronger over the course of the game, to the point where the longer the game goes on, the bigger his abilities get, the more damage he does, and that was his ult. That becomes bigger as time goes on, to the point where at some point it's bigger than this entire fucking alley. And it makes a shockwave, dealing damage to everyone. This is a balanced character. Not. Like, compared to this guy, I'm very balanced. In this comp, we have like 3 people who are balanced. And then these 2. Because, oh my god, this guy is called I Love Miners. The Diving Pigeon. God. Why can't I have like a normal group? Oh wait, I can take my portal. Damn, man. Like, you want to have a normal League game, and then you have I Love Miners on Blitzcrank. With the frizz? No way. I never watched that show. I only know the intro. And then that one scene where the kid takes off his helmet in space and fucking freezes instantly. With the fucking woman just like no, the dude overreacting like, oh my god, he dead. He dead for sure. Damage check, bitch. Damn. I mean, we win this, but damn. Do we not have any anti-heal? Okay, we have Blitzcrank on anti-heal, but we don't have a Thorn. Why don't we have a Thorn Mail on our Alistar? We need anti-heal against this guy. Like, you know what the best part about it is? League of Legends introduced me to the concept of anti-heal. Which is why I currently despise Rivals, because it doesn't have that much anti-heal in it. Like, I'm gonna be real. The day that we get an Ana-like character in Marvel Rivals, I'm gonna start playing that game again, like competitively. Because currently, the way we have it is the dog shit. This game is a dog shit. It is a dog shit. Also the optimization, but I can't lose enough breath about that shit. Cruising on down Main Street. Anti is going to be the worst thing ever to be introduced in tomorrow. How? You think a free support comp is fun, and when playing against a support and them using their ult, you can't do shit, and you have a very interactive gameplay style of not being able to play for like, I don't know, 20 seconds. That's fun to you? Not being able to like defend a point because there's one Luna ult? Or not being able to do anything because, oh, the Cloak and Dagger decided to push to use ult? It's called shoot them harder. Right, right, right. In your lifetime of playing Marvel Rivals, how many times have you killed someone in a Cloak and Dagger ult? And please tell me, in that time, was it only you shooting them? Or was it all 6 members shooting on one person at the same time? I invoked the 5th. Knew it. But like, that's the main reason why I won it in the game. And mainly my whole competitive group also agrees with it because we're getting sick of. Also, we're getting sick of free supports and damage Jeff. Because anti-heal would fix that instantly. Well, not fully instantly, but like it would fix it to an extent where it would give them time to fix it without having to deal with a fucking patch note in like 6 months where it finally gets addressed. I will admit, Travis is talking, but they really want the anti. I don't really want anti-heal to be the answer. Ultimately, it's a path I think the game has to go. Because... Oh, look at that! A viewer bot! Oh, look at you, bud! You know, it's good to have those around. Shows me they care. And keeps me up on my ban wave. Like on my ban training. Okay. How do we do this here? Okay, I need to figure out how I can best get this 8 rocks. Got it. I should have pressed R. I should have pressed R. I would have lived that. Oh man, I'm stupid. Wait, does the Astal live here? That'd be so hilarious if he does. Okay, there we go. Good. Good. And now let's put this here, and let's put 2 hats on me. I got 2 hats on me now. No, 1 hat only. Oh well. 1 hat is better than none. I gotta watch Blacklist. I keep getting clips of it in my YouTube shorts because some dude called Reddington, it keeps like appearing in that. Like, oh my god, he's so oh man, Sigma. Oh shit, I fucking debated. I fucking debated that fucking guy. Wait, let me. Yes! Quadra, let's go. Oh man. I only got that thanks to Collector, which is an item that has an execute on it. Oh man. I don't know how to Collector, that shit would have been hilarious. As in I would have died. Woo! And let's get another stack on that Aatrox, and please end the game so I can stop streaming, because I'm done for now. Good. Okay. Now that that's done. Let me honor these 2. Let's look at my stream setup. Okay. But I think that's good for now. I say good run so far. I can confidently say I am happy with how this went for now. I can sit back until D&D happens, and I think I'll see you then, Yaka. And to anyone else who's here, I don't know who, thanks for being here. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Zebulon. It's nice talking. And later.